Now, we only have a couple of minutes before the band go on stage, so let's meet Bronco very quickly. Alan, can I start with you? How far back do your roots go?
Well, the present band has been together for about 2.5 years, although Bronco goes back for about 3.5 years. Before that, various bands playing around the pound and around the town, Bronco, Spike, etc.
I must turn to Michael here, who's on the drums. Michael, the outfit looks astonishing.
Well,
why
it's very practical because it's going to be very warm out there, you know, and I sweat a lot, and especially being a drummer, it does work a lot. And I think it's very practical, and I feel very comfortable wearing it.
Now, we don't see very much of the drummer. How important is the drumming role in a band?
Well, I think it's essential because it keeps the boys together, keeps the rhythm going, and obviously if there's a solid beat behind it, the boys can, you know, complement that with their own instruments, and I think it's a very essential part. It's the sort of centre part of the band. Raymond, nowadays you're content to play in the Belfast area. Wouldn't you like to tour again?
No, I did tour previously for 3 or 4 years with the band, and the travelling got to me in the end. It didn't need very much of a home life, so I'm quite content now to settle down.
But is there a demand to tour for a band like yours?
There is a demand, although being a 6-piece band, we're sort of hard to pay, so we're quite content to play locally.
Ronnie, the material you're playing this evening is not your own composition, so
that's right, yeah.
Where does it come from?
Well, incidentally, we do have our own material which we play occasionally, but not very much. In the main, we do feature material by possibly lesser known bands, but having said that, probably superior bands, we think anyway, who don't get a chance to be exposed all that much, and we think by featuring a lot of their material that we can give them a bit of a plug, you know. So
Kenny, are you not then just a rock band playing cover versions?
No, not at all. No, not at all. The bands that we play, some of probably the finest rock musicians there are about, and it's just unfortunate that they don't get enough airplay here. So we try to do our little bit that way by bringing it to the public.
So how would you best describe then the music that you're offering to the public?
Well, it's a fusion of jazz, rock, just anything that's good, and we try to play it to the best of our ability.
When you choose the material that is eventually going to become part of the band's repertoire, Barry, do you all have a say in what it's going to be?
Oh yeah, we talk about the programme quite a lot. We like to use the versatility of the band, the vocals, the horns, and try and cover the whole spectrum of American rock.
And British rock too.
Of course.
Well, we'll let you get down onto the stage now. We've got an audience waiting for you. And as the band are making their way down, let's rejoin Karen.
Well, Bronco will be on stage in a few moments, and their programme tonight includes songs from Ricky Lee Jones, Runner, the Cape Brothers, Silver, and to begin with a number from Steely Dan entitled Barrytown. It's an American hippie song which cries out for tolerance of those who lead somewhat unconventional lifestyles, or as the song puts it, Barrytown people gotta be from another world. Well, from our world tonight, tonight's guest, Bronco.
Change, but over there in Barrytown, they do things very strange. Though you're not my enemy, I like things like they used to be. Though you'd like some company, I'm standing by myself. Go play with someone else. I can see by what you carry that you come from Barrytown. And don't be taken in by stories that you may have heard, 'cause I just read the daily news and swear by every word. And don't you think I'm out of line for speaking out for what is mine? I'd like to see you do just fine, but look at what you wear and the way you cut your hair. I can see by what you carry that you come from Barrytown. news that you may have heard. 'Cause I just read the daily news and swear by every word. And don't you think I'm out of line for speaking out for what is mine? I'd like to see you do just fine, but look at what you wear and the way you cut your hair. I can see by what you carry that you come from Berry Town. Thank you. There's a line for every lover in the makeup on your face. There's a look in your eyes, shows you realize your fate. You've a mind to rediscover, though we're halfway through the race. And those neon lights keep calling you to this place. Run for your life, girl. The band is packed away. Run for your life, girl. Get away. Run for your life, girl. The band's moved on, and you'll be running for your life from now on. Where your nights were filled with laughter, now your days are pouring rain. And you're wondering when the stars will shine again. You've got photographs to remind you of all the faces that you knew. But I'm sure they've got no time to think of you. Run for your life, girl. The band is packed away. Run for your life, girl. Get away. Run for your life, girl. The band's moved on, and you'll be running for your life from now on. Little Miss Lonely, though your world is falling apart, you got a feeling inside you and loving in your heart. Little Miss Lonely, don't you waste your life away. If the band comes behind you, tomorrow's a better day. Run for your life, girl. The band is packed away. Run for your life, girl. Get away. Run for your life, girl. The band's moved on, and you'll be running for your life from now on. It's lonely. There'll be better days if you could find a way. It's lonely. There'll be better days if you could find a way. It's lonely. There'll be better ways and there'll be better days. It's lonely. There'll be better ways and there'll be better days. Run for your life, girl. The band is packed away. Run for your life, girl. Get away. Thank you very much indeed. Run for Your Life. Here's a song we're going to dedicate this to all the musicians that we know who haven't made it, like ourselves. This is one called The Musician. Got a penny to my name. I'm trying to build me a lifetime. Think I better start a new frame. And I think I'm learning firsthand about what it's like to be chose the hard road. No use wondering why. I had hopes I would make it. Must have had my hopes up too high. And I think I'm learning firsthand it's like to be a musician. And I can see it's not an easy life. It's not an easy life to live. I'll keep on smiling, smiling, ooh, smiling, smiling to hide the pain. Inside I'm crying. So hard to explain. I think I'm learning firsthand about what it's like to be a musician. It's not an easy life. It's not an easy life to live. It's not an easy life. It's not an easy life to live. It's not an easy life, no. It's not an easy life to live. Thank you. Thank you very much. Probably one of the brightest talents to arrive on the scene of the last year has been Ricky Lee Jones. And we're going to do a Ricky Lee Jones song right now. This is one called Easy Money. And I think I should also say that the arrangement comes courtesy of the little old George. This is, as I say, Easy Money. There was a Joe, he was leaning on a back door, a couple of Jills, got their eyes and a couple of bills, and I was stating they was waiting to get their hands on some easy money. Yeah. So they flipped their dime, one said, I'll take his time, one stepped up, one stepped back, one loosened the shoulder strap. She couldn't speak, her knees got weak, she could almost taste that easy money. It was this old black cat, and he was sitting in an old black Cadillac, and this Joe smelled sweet. She said, curled up at her boyfriend's feet. She said, I got a plan. Listen, Sam, how'd you like to make some easy money? Either yeah, oh yeah, just tell me what you want me to do. She said, baby, you can trust me, baby, but you must be hiding in my room at 1:45. The cat said to the boy, come up to the room and play with my toys. The Jill said to bait, she wasn't gonna sit around and wait, but this guy got wise to all of the lies and ran out the door with that easy money. Well, there ain't no man who got money in his hand who got into that bread by being slow in the head. The easier it looks, the harder it hooks. There ain't no damn thing as easy money. No. Tell me about it. Saturday night, there was a terrible, terrible fight between two dames playing the same losing game. It wasn't clear, but I hear they're both trying to get their hands on some easy money. Let me hear you. Easy money. I said easy money. I get some of that easy money. The easier it looks, the harder it hooks. There ain't no damn thing as easy money. Easy money. I said some of that easy money. Easy money. Me here on your way to paradise. You pulled the rug right out from under my life. I know where you go to, I knew when you came home last night. With your eyes on a mist from the smoke of a distant fire. Lord, I was stoned, should have seen it come a long time ago. When I realized that reality gave me a role. If things are the same, then explain why your kiss is so cold. And the mist in your eyes feels like rain on a fire in my soul. So I slack up, back up, I just don't care. Scream going hit you on your way out. You try it when your dreamboat runs onto the ground. To know, do you love him? It's just making time. I feel in his glass with your fast talking bittersweet line. You waste the aftertaste when you come home late some night, with your eyes on the mist from the smoke of a distant smoke of a disco. Rise on the mist from the smoke of a disco. Rise on the mist from the smoke of a disco. Rise on the mist from the smoke of a disco. Got your eyes on the mist from the smoke of a distant fire. Mist in your eyes from a distant fire. Got your eyes on the mist from the smoke of a distant fire. Thank you.
Dolan, fine voice there, despite all the smoke. Well, before Bronco leave us, let's hear a bit about next week's guests.
They're a band who came together in Belfast a couple of years ago, playing really hard and fast rock sounds.
Well, they played in a few clubs in their own area, but they soon got tired of that and headed off to London.
Shortly after arriving, they were given a recording contract, and now with a successful LP behind them and a couple of singles, they're a force to be reckoned with on the rock scene. They're the Starjets.
We're both looking forward to seeing them next week. So, until
hang on. From me and Karen. Good night.
Once we had a vision, now it's coming true. Everything we dreamed of is now in view. Long way we traveled, wasn't an easy ride. It all looked so different, standing on the other side. Where can we go? Where can we go? Where can we go from here? So glad we made it. We've been trying so long. Many times we stumbled, still we carried on. Everybody helped us, bad times were in the past. We all know what truth is, but things never last. Where can we go? Where can we go? Where can we go from here? Once we had a vision, now it's coming true. Everything we dreamed of, it's now in view. Long way we traveled, wasn't an easy ride. It all looked so different, standing on the other side.